If you're trying to pivot and you're convinced that your past roles are really relevant to where you want to go, you need to make this super obvious to hiring managers and make sure your resume and LinkedIn has super clear words and verbiage and jargon and outcomes and metrics that are super obvious and a fit for where it is that you're trying to go. So instead of a teacher grading papers, they were measuring data, right? So think about the words that you can use where it's still applicable to what you did. You're just explaining it in a different way. There's synonyms to use for the same exact thing you did, but in the language of where it is that you're headed. So really understand the roles, where you're trying to go, what words they use, what words they're looking for, and how they best describe those responsibilities. And can you use that same language, or do you need to gain new skills entirely if you have gaps based on where you're trying to go? So make it super obvious to make that pivot successful. But of course, you can't replace, if you have a gap of skills, you have to fill those gaps. But for the experiences you do have, how do you make that language sound so obvious so that your experience really does seem as obvious and applicable as it is? For more tips like this, visit us at IamWoken.com.